Well,
Not
that's
intentionally.
that's his character. Also, I started a stream,
I was
so
gonna so see, that's how my character is. He just wants out, so of course he's just going to
I
go.
always love
He's
it
just going
whenever I
to.
play one of these campaigns. It's always either the warrior or the barbarian that gets mad when they can't figure out a puzzle.
Well, duh.
That's in their
Why do you
character.
think I play the simple-minded characters? I don't have big brain. I have small, puny brain.
All of a sudden, Vin, you can go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah, next puzzle we're just gonna start clicking all the
Okay.
buttons.
I forget. So
Just-
this is just after the explosion?
This is right after the explosion, yes.
Okay. Explosion goes off. You see, as you described, the homeless man with a bunch of weapons on his back stick his head out of nowhere. Order. And release our way till after. Pulls out 2 barrels and just chucks them. They break on the ground there. One is Joshua Graham, and the other one is I honestly forgot your
Heist.
name all of a sudden.
Heist.
Heist. I'm sorry. I'm literally looking at it. I'm literally
Heist.
physically seeing it, and my brain was like, "What's her name again?"
Heist. Before you can speak, you have to upchuck a bunch of what seems to be really, really bland crackers that have been shoved in your mouth.
I told him that the club community brand was not good at all.
Oh,
Try
no.
Good luck.
But no. He insisted that the Kellogg's said this was the perfect brand.
Who the hell is Kellogg?
It's fucking fluffy.
What the fuck?
Take a damage and then roll
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
fair. That's a fair. That's fair.
Oh,
I
nice.
suggest you take a look at your allies, and then you're just going to disappear. That's
He
it.
tried to take the trident from me and was pointing out every single flaw in its design and make.
Oh no.
He was going to fix it. Just give it a sec. I'll fix it up. And he wouldn't accept the fact that I said, no, I don't want to deal with the person that gave it to me. And if I give this up, I have to deal with them. And they kept trying. I don't know what
Like-
would have happened between the two of them if they met.
Life just stands up, like shakes his feathers, ruffle out, like. Gosh, if I have to do that one more, if I get crammed back in the barrel like that again, boss-fed crackers, I'm going to kill someone.
I've had worse.
Next time it needs to be a gilded cage.
So you can blame Shangri-La for me in the barrels right now because it's just so dumb.
I love Shangri-La.
If I get put in a cage, I'm killing an orphan.
That's
That
not
would be
very
perfect for
nice.
your ball and chain.
No one would mourn their miss.
As if on
No one would
cue,
mourn
as
them
you
being
say that,
missing
you guys are going to
anyways.
realize that around you is death and destruction. All your party members are on the ground basically dying. Except...
Well then.
and
He starts
it looks
cracking
like-
his knuckles. Sorry.
Familiar.
As I say, it looks like from an explosion from the house that is no longer there, but kind of like splintered off to the sides.
Oh, great. He pokes at one of them, seeing if they're alive.
Fluffy, you're not allowed to kick orphans.
Why not?
Punch the orphan.
What are they going to do? Tell your parents?
No, he walks over to Rana and just like pokes them with a stick. Are you?
Which one are you poking?
Damn it, they're breathing.
Oh, Rana isn't.
You're poking Rana?
Are they dead?
Rana, you're at 1 health, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're back at
All
0.
3 robotics were brought back to
No.
1 health because of the
No. Don't poke it with the pointy stick. It hurts.
Ugh.
I'm just like in the defeated pose of Barricade from the first film, first Transformer movie.
God
Just like
damn.
Oh god.
creaking, you just hear sparks going off.
All
This
right,
shit kicked in.
time to
Yeah.
get
Holy
up.
pose.
Jesus,
He he's going to
Palace
cast Spare to Dying Arana. Like instead of like hovering his hand over, he just grabs them by the throat and casts Spare to Dying to bring them back, stabilize and bring them back.
I like how you think you could do that to a minicon?
Sir,
Oh, actually, no. Technically,
I
they did
drop kicked
have
the
that
orphan in
too.
self-defense. What the fuck, Fluffy?
Just grabs Rana's throat, casts Spare to Dying. Like, all right, who else needs healing?
I will do it much kinder. I'm gonna go over to Porthor, I guess, and use Cure Wounds on them.
Nice.
2d8 plus 2.
Apparently the FBI show up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I
At least
trust
it's
me,
not the ATF.
I can't say that
Fuck
joke.
the
I
ATF.
can't. I can't say a joke. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, what's your joke? Is it the ATF joke?
Immigration.
Look, I'm not a dog, okay? You can't shoot me.
Yes, someone
Oh.
got it. Yes.
Okay, it's that one. You're fine. I have my thing
Hello?
set to sit. Oh, fucking damn it. I've got.
Ah.
I'm then gonna turn over to Kira and like
Appearance.
see them like. All right. Guess another person has to be.
Yeah, I have my thing just set to violence and graphic descriptions. Things like that. Don't push it
Wait,
too
hold on.
far.
Yeah, it works. They're just gonna turn. Heist is now gonna turn around, look at Kira, and like, all right. Because I have to heal you too. He's going to cast Healing Word, first level. And the word he's gonna say when he casts it is like, wake the up right now.
Oh my lord. Aggressive healing.
On who?
That's
Am I
1d4
alive
plus my
again?
My eye.
1d4 plus my modifier. My wisdom modifier says 7 HP.
I'm gonna count my time gone as a long rest. Hold on.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
You do you.
and now
Sophia.
you just see like this giant looking bird person standing over you. It's like, whoa.
How did you buy that? I put that in the far back of the thing on purpose. Oh, pirates. It's the pirate remix, it's not the original.
The Flying Dutchman have arrived once again. Sailing through the sky.
Why is there a boat clipping through the walls?
Nah, it's just a Flying Dutchman.
It's
Like,
a flying
legitimate,
Dutchman, then
they-
all of a sudden it literally flies into the sun, and then just like all of a sudden everybody sees glitching, and then it's just back to normal. Like, what the fuck?
And
Yeah.
then
That was weird.
Yeah, it's literally a Dutchman ship that is flying. A Flying Dutchman.
Good for you.
and is there like a hamburger food establishment in this town that serves Flying Dutchmen?
Why is there so many things named that?
Because
Well,
it's
because
cool,
it's
I
such-
guess.
It's a
That's a
fucking
fun name.
It's a fucking ship.
Yeah,
It's a
that's really
fucking
good.
food. It's a fucking fuck. I think it's a person.
It's
Oh,
a song. It's a
yeah, it's a song.
person probably. It's an
Yeah, it's a person.
instrument.
Instrumental.
It's a pair of shoes.
I don't think it's shoes.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay, you tell me that the internet has not made Flying Dutchman slippers.
Probably has, actually think of it, yeah. I
Anyway,
saw
I'm
the
gonna
random
roll
sound
over.
fluffy go off, so no, I did not get baited.
And I'm gonna roll over in pain. Everything hurts. I'm so glad I don't have bones, because if I had bones, they would all be broken. Why does this always happen?
By the way, as soon as Rana gets healed, you will need to roll high fuel because they will be living again. That they are no longer an item. And have
Alright,
free will.
Mhm.
that's true.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You're
Like,
basically
I
you're
guess I
picking up
did-
225 pounds.
yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
like fucking
Oh,
Hey,
real
So I
quick,
can head back
Josher.
around.
Oh yeah, we rolled that inside.
Real quick, Josher. I was curious. Is Trank having mass shifting abilities with his sword being able to transform into a sword? That's the only con.
Do I have any spells that could help me with this? Oh, I have guidance. Let
Or
me
is he going-
actually. I'm gonna be a
So-
gremlin and cast guidance on myself.
So what I mean by mass shifting is Trank going to transform into like a standard size katana like a human can use, or is he going to be like an oversized katana? Because he's still, even though he's 4 foot, he's still transforming into a smaller.
So
Weapon.
add 1d4.
He'll turn into whatever size weapon for the person that he's by. So
Okay, so
basically,
okay, so we are dealing with mass shifting rules.
yeah, mass shifting. Yes, yeah. So yeah,
Okay, that's what I was curious about because I kind of talked about that last night. And I was like, wait, I don't know if Joshua is using mass shifting rules or not. Okay, I mean that makes
think that
sense.
should be exactly what I need to do.
Because mass shifting is essentially
Oh
the G1.
wow!
thing.
Okay. Whoa,
got a natural 20.
Nat 20 right off the bat.
Yo.
Shit.
To hold them up off the ground.
nice.
It's just like
You are not going.
creepily like them effortlessly.
Yeah, you're like
Oh,
standing up like straighter and better than you've ever stood before. Perfect posture and everything.
It
You are
feels like you're not
nothing
even
but-
holding anything. The weight is not affecting you. That's what's essentially happening.
That's crazy.
That means you do not have the effect of the 250 something pounds that should be affecting you.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, apparently Gamer Subs is doing a thing with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I could care
Yeah.
less. I'm sorry, I could
I
care
ju-
less.
I just saw it because I got a ping. I was like, okay, what's the ping?
Oh, boo.
Oh,
Oh,
I-
they found the boo. They found the boo. I was wondering if somebody was gonna finally find that. It's in my it's in the stream avatars thing for my stream. There's other things besides the Pokemon, but they're like in the way back because there's like 1,000 plus Pokemon that I added in there because I put every single Pokemon up to Gen 9 in there. So
that's like a million Pokemon.
you're now the passengers of the Flying Dutchman. Yeah, nice. Yeah, but they found the Mario boo.
True.
No, not the Flying Dutchman. How dare?
That's true.
all
Your
those
character,
giant seas.
your character disappeared from the campaign, even though we never got to meet them.
Technically, they never joined. They were in the area that
I know-
yeah,
well,
that
yeah.
Horther was supposed to meet them. Essentially, Horther was supposed to abduct them from the church. That was the goal.
So that's why I was there.
Yeah, you were supposed to abduct them from the church. Yeah.
Well, at least I abducted some phobias.
Yeah, you missed a game that was meant to introduce your character because and then and because of the fact that they were already at the place that was meant to introduce your character, you scarred a person. Good job.
Yes, I was teleported against my will to terrible, terrible places, and then I got teleported again. Also unconsensually, and I got stuck in the ceiling. Not even in a wall, in the ceiling. And now I hate teleportation.
No, you're just still there worshiping that weird god.
Fucking bruh.
All
I show
right,
up, I'm
that's
like,
an-
is somebody here that I'm supposed to get? The like landlord is like, no, fuck off, and I leave, and then stuff never happens.
Mhm.
It's funny. Like you missed the chosen one.
all right. Another person stabilized. He looks at our Blitzwing in bio. I do not know how I'm supposed to stabilize you two machines.
Mm.
And you know what?
Not worth it.
Oh, I know. I'm having fun making the character that everyone doesn't give a shit if lives or dies.
Honestly, and honestly, considering how bigoted that one is,
Hey, Ben.
I'd be more prepared. Pulls out his warhammer if I could bash its skull in my.
I had an agree. I want to make an agreement. with you.
Oh,
Do
that
you
was
remember the
perfect
character
line.
that I suggested to you ages ago inside of the D&D memes? The small character. Remember that one? No.
No, of course not.
To recall, it looks like a little little girl, kid, but she has a bunch of just basically a magical bag full of weapons, artificer style kid. That was the whole thing. It's just it fit to you because it looks like one with
Or
a
the
bunch that does a
Explorer?
bunch of no modern day cop girl. It's a whole video that I showed off like ages ago. I was like, oh, this would be a perfect next character for you. I had to go transform.
I'm pretty sure that's the same thing.
Yeah,
I
I'm
said
sorry. I
during,
found Transformers, and so I decided to go with the ability
What?
to nerd out. All right.
If this next character dies, you do that one.
No,
Yes.
I want to do another Transformer, but this one will be
No.
a nice one.
No.
No, I want
No.
to be Jazz. I want to be a bard.
No.
Okay,
Yay!
I'm
No.
gonna stop Hythe from bashing Blitzwing in. And the value of all things living simply lies in its living. To
What
end
is
a
this?
life is sacrilegious.
What is this philosophical bullshit you're spilling?
Something your tiny
Oh
brain would
my
never
God.
understand.
This one's going to slowly start sitting up. Just hear creaking.
I'm gonna use
I
Just
wanna
blow
bring-
yourself
wounds
up.
on Blitzwing.
No, I'm also at 1 hit point.
Why do you think
Man, I
I'm
wanna
using cure wounds on you?
Nice.
I also did it on you get 13 health back. I also did it on
Yay.
Horthor, so that's
Oh.
2 people. Horthor, you got 14. Blitzwing, you got 13. I don't know if you heard when I did.
Swing because
Oh, yes,
because
I
of the
feel that
fact that you're
again.
considered an automaton or or whatever. You take half. Yeah, you can gain half of that.
Yeah.
You
Good
know.
enough.
You know, but yeah.
I mean, there's a
Better than
reason why I had to do Spare to
Great.
Dying on Rana because Automaton. My
Oh.
only healing spell is Healing Word.
I got
Nice.
cure wounds.
Man, I want to bring Hythe to my fucking philosophy
What are
class
you
so
doing?
bad.
Okay, sorry. I look at the stream and Fluffy's just fucking dropping bombs all over the fucking place.
Period.
God, Fluffy is being silly. Let me open your stream and see
Oh.
what the heck they're getting up
Oh,
to.
they're just being Blitzwing in G1.
Oh, is the Great War happening again?
They're just dropping bombs. They're
Okay.
literally dropping bombs, hitting themselves in the air, landing on the ground, dropping a bomb again as they're landing, and then it just blows things up. It's like,
Oh,
what the
great. Explosives. I remember
Uh,
those. We used to use them on the children slaves when they disobeyed. That was fun.
Nice.
Then I
Watch
don't
me.
know why you don't like me. I'm constantly doing explosions. Technically.
You see, we
Shit
did
ain't canon.
explosions
It's
generously.
kaboom.
If a child
Oh, I
slave
like
went
explosions.
outline, we killed them.
Shenanigans.
It was
Oh, you
simple
have
as
fun with
that.
your points. That's what they're meant for. Anyways, back to the
Slavery is-
game.
Slavery is for all of those who cannot afford to live happily.
My eye bugging me.
Mid-canon moment. Hythe is pro-slavery.
Nice. The children yearn for the mines.
No, shut up, Steve.
Ah, god damn it! I can't believe Steve ruined that meme.
Even fucking Jack Black earned it.
Oh my
If I
god,
could,
the bombs.
Fucking Steve didn't ruin it.
This
Fucking
guy's
Jack
going
Black
crazy.
earned
What's
it.
going on? Yeah, how dare Jack Black? Go back to doing banana push-ups.
As
Those
you
are
guys,
fun.
as you two appear and then start healing your friends, all of a sudden, you're gonna all notice a mangle of guards that seem to be partially damaged or burned all around you, coming in to surround the building.
Hmm.
And I say mangle because it
Interesting.
seems like there's a chunk missing in their flanks. They're very organized, and you can see spots where there should be people that there is not.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
What now? Ah, fuck. Mm. Oh, there's my water.
Damn.
Hydrate, you bastard.
Hydrate.
Yeah, get some of that sweet dihydrogen
Yeah,
monoxide.
it just might sound alert. Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Did you do that, you?
I need to actually change mine, so it's something like that. Cause it's,
Yeah, you should
Hmm.
get the same one.
I'll do something different but funny. Just as funny. I'll get a copy.
Mm. Yeah, imagine copying.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's
no,
okay to
loser,
copy your
copy
friends.
shit.
Fluffy fucking broke it. Okay. Sorry.
Oh.
Fluffy broke it.
Make it like hydrate Chewbacca. Because anime waifu.
Yes, anime. Well, it's literally my thing, so probably.
Yay.
I see. All of a sudden, a man that seems to be very fancy armor. It seems to be some type of iron, but then when you look at it, it glints a certain ish red. So it looks like a regular iron, but glints a different color. For our robotics that are currently alive to you, it looks like a normal metal, but when it glints, it kind of messes with back your eyes.
My optics must be no fuck. Where's the voice? I just had it last night. Fuck.
If you were
makes
practicing a
sense
little
that you
too
were-
hard.
I know.
Yeah, probably. Like that. That I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, fucking. You should blame it on the explosion. It fucked up your voice.
I know. I can. My voice box all fucked up. But it's also bugging me.
All of a sudden, the ship comes back out of the moon, the sun again.
There we go. I got the voice.
Oh no! Another flying Dutchman!
You see weird matrix glitching, and then it just starts flying
Talking about
around.
Stormfront future.
He's throwing pretzels down at us!
Take a point of damage and roll for me, please.
Not the pretzels.
What do you want me to roll?
Flat d20.
1d20? Okay. That's a 16.
They're not pretzels, they're wrenches. Watch out.
You bitch.
Is it
My
wrench
optics
shaped
must be
pretzels or pretzels and ranges?
look like a break some military stretch right here.
Why the fuck do you sound like that other one from the Autobots now? I can't remember the fucking name of it.
Hound?
Hound, yeah, I think that's what it was.
How? Wait, you talk about like live action Hound?
Yeah,
Uh,
live action hound.
Yeah, probably. I just know that there was a couple of them that sounded similar to that.
I'm all about Bernardy.
No, not that. It was more sophisticated than sophisticated. Than that, yeah.
Why do you always have such words? Man, I love violence.
Yeah.
I can kind of hear it.
Yeah.
Man, I love violence.
You sounded more like that, yeah.
Okay. So.
At least not
got a
French.
crowd around us. Great.
Damn. I know someone that if they were in the chat right now probably would be bonking you, Fluffy. Or agreeing with you, and they are French. So
You French.
What? That's so like, yes.
um
We read the chat. At least our friends. So true.
Like right here. Now that you've done that, now I don't have the voice. You son of a bitch! I'm blaming you for that.
You can't blame someone that didn't do shit.
I'm going to blame you anyways, cause fuck you. God damn it! Now I
fuck
can't
you. I'm gonna order
unhear
food.
Hound from my voice. You jackass! I finally fucking had it, and then you said, you sound like a fuck, bitch.
I didn't say how. I just said you sounded like a different one, and then they gave a name to it.
I know, and then you're right. I'm calling both of you assholes. All right, I'm calling you both an asshole.
Use the sentence without sounding lewd or suspicious. But what if I want to sound lewd? Wait a
Good
second.
idea. You should do that more often.
God damn it.
Okay, horny one, get bonked.
Ah,
Now I gotta find a
stop hurting my brain cells. I only have like 3 of them, maybe 2.
Well then. So
You got your baited. You got your baited. You got your baited.
Fluff it, no spam. I take 3 damage as a wrench smacks you in the head, and all you can hear is this song. It fades away after a few seconds, but it's almost like it hit you a little too hard on the head.
Who got hit in the head? I couldn't hear a damn word you said.
So Heist got hit in the head by one of the wrenches that was falling. It took 3 damage and then heard that song play in their head for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Oh no, hearing voices is bad.
Yeah, I should know.
Alright. So true.
I'm well aware of how bad it is to hear voices. I had to do them.
You still hear them. What?
Of course I still hear them. I'm insane.
Damn, didn't expect you to agree with that, so... Willingly.
At least I'm not Galvatron insane, alright? I'm not G1 Galvatron insane.
Back to the game, I guess. Fluffy agreed to stop for now. For now.
Well, so what are we gonna do about this? Because I have no idea. Any bright ideas from you all? Or do we just continue deep in this freaking dungeon? I think whatever we
We're
can
not
find
in the
is-
dungeon.
You're
We're
not in
out
the
of the
dungeon anymore.
dungeon.
You're
Oh
out
yeah,
of the dungeon.
sorry.
Out of the dungeon.
Fudge me. Anyways,
No more dungeons, please.
I
dungeon sag.
believe this is not our problem.
Fair enough. Height's gonna look around, see if he can find any child. Can I roll a perception check
wanna
and see if I
leave.
can find a child?
You don't need to roll one. All you see around you for a good chunk is a bunch of soldiers. There's no child in sight.
Dang it. How much trouble do you think I'd get in if I punched one of these gods in the throat?
A lot.
You'd probably be arrested.
I'm going to slowly start to stand up just to try to get a better look at how damaged I am. Great. What is with this planet is fleshling abilities.
Thought you
Oh,
used to
just wait.
explosions.
Just wait till you meet the Chain Devils. Those are so fun. He just gets like the most lewd grin on his face when he says that.
Yeah.
Damn, you get like turned on with that? What the fuck?
He's a pain devil. What do you expect?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No. To roll something for a second there, and all you could hear is just some weird sigh in the distance, almost like it's on the wind, and then just the words "no," and then just nothing.
Haha, personal win. Like, I showed
The
that
man
video.
in the really shiny armor that seems to be messing with the robotics walks up to the point where now, Bio Bloodspeak, you guys have to turn away. Do not be blind.
Oh
Question
no.
number one, can I borrow $30 until Sunday? Because
Bio, your mic, please.
I'm not allowed to spend the money that I have told myself.
Bio.
But my friend
Bio,
has
Bio.
$30.
We can hear you.
We can hear the other person in your mic.
You can hear your outside conversation.
Can you take me down the street to pick up the dead friend?
Muty.
It's a minute. Yes, thank you.
There we go. Shiny.
Okay.
That was a
Oh.
great scene.
I got
That guy was a great guy for being such a bad guy.
Yeah.
Just really trying to save my money.
Damn it.
Oh my gosh!
No.
I don't think
Bio.
Bio can hear us. I think Bio's being curious and listening to them, but not so they can't hear us.
Stop sharing your personal information, Bio.
Yeah, Bio.
And the lady.
No
was-
Illuminati. There's just a person doesn't seem to realize that they're in a call. That Bio's in a call with other people that can hear them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Silly
No, like,
Illuminati.
it's like,
Oh damn.
she said she'll be home all day. It doesn't have to now. I want to do it.
So
before
this
Serena gets
whoever this
there.
is, probably sister,
So like before 12
asking
o'clock,
for
but
money
I'm
when they
gonna-
have their own.
I'm
At least that's
Oh
what I'm
my god,
getting.
literally my sister.
Let's not listen in. Let's not eavesdrop. Let's just talk over them. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
make
yeah,
noises.
totally talk over 'em.
If you
Make
were
noises.
were-
Drown out everything else.
Hythe is gonna look at this guy and like, well, hello there.
The man in the really shiny armor is gonna say, "I apologize for your automatons there. My armor has some strange effect where it tends to harm them without attention."
No, please get closer. Hythe's just like, no, please get closer to that one. He points to Bloodswood. It's gonna be really.
Oh, deserved.
But I actually was hoping to get your help after a bit. You're the first to clear that dungeon and even survive it. That's
Yeah, clear it.
Okay.
It's like
No.
Hythe is just trying to ignore the fact that he spent most of his week in a barrel.
And no, actually, the way you said that actually fits because what really happened for most of it was Blitzwing trying to get out fast broke most of the dungeon traps, so we kind of just walked around scot free.
exactly.
I literally,
And
I'm like,
I would
okay,
just
I'm
kind
done
of
with the shit.
comment saying I'm not sure I would necessarily consider that surviving.
Hey, he's back. Next time you have a conversation with your
Yay.
sister, by the way, or whoever that was, Bio, can you mute your mic?
Yeah, because we could hear him clear as day.
Yeah,
I don't wanna
we
share
could hear the
information
magical
with Serena.
conversation about money.
Oh.
The joys of a sensitive microphone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Huh. And yeah, it's funny that we like literally hacked into the mainframe and didn't use it. We just like took out a sledgehammer and smashed the computer. And that's how you clear a dungeon.
Off the fucking map.
So
If you damn fleshling wants our help, you fuck off.
I don't mind him. He says silly things all the time.
You can shut up, you damn bug. Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
get
I
closer
know.
to him. Sir, get closer to him. It's gonna be really
I
funny.
will squish you.
You know I can outfly you, right?
I can shoot you down. Ugh.
Oh, please, honey. I'd like to see. He walks closely up. You. Boops him on the nose. Try.
How can you boot my nose? I'm standing up. I'm 5 meters tall.
Yeah.
Flying up. Like, basically,
Why?
like.
Uh,
flying top, like,
like
I like to see. Walks forward. You. Flies up. Boops him on the nose. Lands back on the ground. Try.
Nice.
I'm gonna punch him
It's
since
so
he's right in front of
funny.
my face.
only one that I see here that's adorable is you, Yeet.
So true.
Actually,
so
no.
true.
Can I roll to hit? Can I roll to hit him since he's in
Yes.
front of my face?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Get
You're
fucked,
allowed
nerd.
to if you want to.
Let's do
Hey, if
it.
you're gonna do in-game, like, while you're this damaged, if you want to go ahead and attack a party member that's full health, then go right ahead. You're lost.
Well,
All mine.
I'm being in character.
I know.
I'm
But
getting
it's
in his
like-
face and trying to, tell him what to do. Oh, that's a crit, bitch. That's
Oh,
a crit.
dang it. Oh, great.
No.
That's a crit, bitch.
That's an ouch. What that is.
Okay.
You take fuck, I forgot to write unarmed, but unarmed it's just be strength anyway, so 4 damage.
Oh, because of
But
crit.
his head rolls back. He just
Oh,
feels the blood.
8
Eight?
actually. Yeah, it's doubled. It's doubled because it's a crit.
Well
Wow.
then,
Just
that's. Oh, I'm about to. I could do something really messed up right now in response. Well then, that's quaint. He wipes his face off, just noticing like the blood running down from his. Huh.
I don't have that spell. God damn it. I couldn't fix it.
You know, I could easily end. You're pretty. Was it beaten up at the moment? I could pretty easily end your life at the moment too. But I'm not, because at least I'm a decent person who has a soul, unlike you, Wolf.
Yo. Damn.
So be a good little robot and shut the fuck up.
don't get in my face, fleshling.
Whatever
we
you
won't
want to
have a
say,
problem.
Master. Whatever you want to say, you oversized vibrator.
The knight seeing the robot smack the bird is going to pull out his weapon. In response, can anybody looking that direction? So, Bio, because you are looking away due to his armor, you are safe. Blitzwing and Ith, you are not looking. So,
Yep.
Arthur,
No, it's not.
Joshua, Kira, and Rana. Because Rana, I never said that you couldn't look at him. All.
Oh,
Roll
I'm just laying
con.
on the ground, so
Yeah, you're
I'm looking at the sky. I'm not looking at him.
Which I need you to roll for this. Roll a con save for me.
All of us?
Arthur, Joshua, Kira, and Rana.
What?
Roll a con save for
Alright.
Dorito. What the fuck did you
plus
put a Dorito in my chat? It's gonna get everywhere. There's gonna be literally dust all over the place.
Wait,
No, don't dust it up.
even I have to throw a con save?
14.
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't
everyone-
that still knocked
23.
out?
Yep, but you're still
Oh.
facing that
Uh,
direction.
Yep. Oof. That seems kind of low.
Uh,
How do I do the D20 bot thing again?
/R or /roll, and then D20 plus modifier.
This is a con
Yeah,
save.
Constitution save.
You go to
Yeah.
the save section and then do con. Go to the con modifier for theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Is Kira 10 feet away from me?
Yeah,
Exactly 10?
they rolled a natural 20.
Oh, that's a nat 20, baby.
Yo! Okay, it's unnecessary then. Great.
Okay, the dice bot
Wait,
is being
Kira's for
kind to
20?
you guys today. After the bot has been like messed up. I think it's funny, by the way, that so far, Seshi has been getting like more and more dementia over the game sessions. Did anyone else notice that? Like that, it seems like Seshi's just like been getting dementia.
Oh my lord, Seshi and Dicebot are sharing a brain cell, and now Dicebot has the brain cell back.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Is Dicebot has the brain cell right now? It's like so that's why you're getting good rolls.
Yeah. Hey, was that
Because-
Kira's first 20? Do we need to celebrate?
Yes.
Yay.
Celebrate good
Okay, everybody needs to
things.
sip water, by the way, because Fluffy just did a hydrate.
Okay.
Hydrate before you dehydrate, which I'm actually pretty close to. In game.
Right.
Yes.
Where the fuck my water? There's my water bottle.
Okay. Now that I see, I don't think I saw. What did you get for your?
23.
Huh?
Ooh, dang.
23.
Okay. Well, I guess Rana and Joshua Graham will both automatically see what looks almost to be a holy like great sword be pulled out of its sheath from the back. Before a
Cool.
no. Before a eye in the center of the great sword opens up with some strange runic symbol in the center of the socket. This will then immediately
Center
center
of the eye socket?
Yeah, center of the eye socket where the pupil should be.
Ugh.
Cool.
This will then immediately go ahead and brainwash them. You guys will now go ahead and feel that you must protect the guard that is currently sitting there, no matter what.
Oh no, he
Wait.
cast Ard. I can't believe it. He's a Witcher.
Fluffy, really?
What?
No, wait, that's Axie.
They went to my channel and used my hydrate redeem. I just heard it come to my
Oh, bro.
speakers.
That's funny.
it's not-
You
it's
still
not
have that
just
set
that
up.
they're
Messed
my-
up, man.
It's just always on, yeah.
And I used to do that to Lumi. I would always give.
Why do
give
you
them,
have OBS always
followers.
active? What? Because like it's only should come through if OBS is active.
Yeah, because OBS is on. I never close it.
Yeah, no, that's weird. You shouldn't always have OBS on.
Nah.
Yeah, because that way
fine.
people can like snipe you through your stream.
Yeah, exactly. It helps. I always leave OBS open.
Oh.
So one
Oh,
less thing I
enjoy
have to
that
worry about
information, chat.
opening.
Now abuse that information, chat. Nice.
You can.
Then it's just weird. He does things that make no sense, but then he just does it anyways.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it does make sense. One
Does
less thing I have to
not.
open.
Yeah, that makes no sense. You can just it takes 2 seconds to open OBS, and then you're using like a 30% of your CPU processing at all times to have it open.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, but then all my stream starters go off
Yeah.
because they all of them go off, and then I have to wait for them to end because I have so many of them.
That's why you set it up better? Like, don't be lazy.
They are literally
Wow.
as whenever OBS starts, it will restart the scene and start all of them, even though they're all set to close.
Then
They're not
set-
told to only one of them is set to restart at a time, and that's when I'm ready to stream. They do it on their own. Even when they
Current-
don't have the restart when
There's
scene
another
becomes
setting
active.
that you have active. I can probably help you fix in a second, but not right now.
I can tell you a setting the only settings I have for them right now. The only thing I have is close file when inactive. There's
Yeah,
nothing else.
Yeah, that's why. That setting right there, even though it seems like a nice one, when you close OBS, it immediately deactivates the file. Cool thing to use, but the file's not active, so when you close it and reopen it, it's going to reset your entire thing. So it's not as good as it seems. So you're sucking up 30% of your computer's processing, and then you're using it inoptimally. You realize all you have to do is set it to reset and then disable after a certain amount of time when you go into the scene. It just takes like 3 seconds.
It's been working fine for me so far. It's been working for me so far.
That's a long sword, but close, Fuji.
Yeah, all the other ones were like demonic, and I imagined he'd have a little bit less of a bad guy sword.
So it literally looks like it's part of the metal, like it's an eye part of the metal, and then it's in the center is a ring. The eyeball's. So,
Cool.
Um. Yeah. Can you roll something extra for me? Here, are you alive?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Can you roll something extra for me?
Okay, what's up? What do I need to roll?
Roll an intelligence for me.
So D20 plus intelligence?
Yes.
Ooh.
He's smart.
He's smart.
Big
Do I know
brain.
that he's doing that? Can I cast guidance on him, or do I have to know that he's doing things?
You have to know that they're doing things. That's how guidance
Okay.
works. A target that you know is doing it.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. So just making sure you were. Please be
8
another nat
plus
20.
is 11.
Yo, you smart? What the fuck? You roll bad
They
though,
got an
Assange.
8 plus 3.
But okay, I see. Not smart.
Yeah, they got 11 total. You are not fully under control of the person. You want to make sure that they do not get want to make sure they do not get harmed, but also you want to at the same time you want to take that sword for your own for some reason. Using your own. Not figured it. If you haven't figured out what's going on here, then
Oh my god, they both have living swords. A fight
Oh
to,
no.
death to determine who's the real one.
But my guy is knocked out. How can my guy do it?
you are now awake. I should probably mention
Yeah,
that.
I was
You
gonna
are
say.
definitely awake.
So his
say,
ability
you got woken up, bruv.
woken me with my parasite one.
Yeah,
Yep.
essentially.
Okay.
He isn't going to go ahead and scream. Enough! No more fighting while I am trying to ask you. Give me some help. It's not that hard. All I need is for you to find something for me. I'll even give you some rested heals. That is what you.
I would appreciate it.
How would that work?
Great. Oh, fucking fleshling.
Just thank him for the heals. Not all flashlings are that bad.
repair myself. Ugh.
Fine, be that way.
Give me time.
I believe he offered you time.
If you accept, I can bring up some healers to heal you fully. I'm not sure what I can do with
Alright.
these robotics.
Trying to deal with flatline.
Oh, they repair themselves.
Ugh.
What are you thinking, Heith? Should we do it? Find a thing. Treasure hunting is pretty fun.
I like how you're asking the clearly the most psychotic one what to do.
That is hilarious, just asking me on all occasions.
I go, you're lawful good, and you're asking the one who's like the most chaotic.
The most evil out of the entire group.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like him because he's yelling at Blitzwing, and Blitzwing sucks. So you know, the enemy,
Yeah.
the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
As he's flying, like, I'm sorry, I still have ringing in my ear. Could you repeat that again? He like wipes his like little ear hole out, and there's like blood dripping out of it. Like,
You fuck nerd.
Should we go looking for this thing you want?
oh, honestly, I don't care. If it just gets us the ability to find something, get paid, unless we find some filthy Selionites to kill, I think we're fine.
It seems pretty beneficial. He's offering us healing and probably payment.
I take it for now, but if he ever decides to stab us in the back, they can crack his head open and pour his brains out onto the floor to mess up.
The mic
I
cut
like
your
in and
voice.
out.
Your mic cut out during most of that, so we didn't hear a damn.
Ah, dang it.
Damn word of your threat.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just,
No,
I'm
we
just,
don't need your
I'm just
threat. No,
taking-
we understand your threat. Just
It was just even more funny with that too, because it was like you were getting like forced muted by Discord. But, like it was like this is too harsh.
Discord's
for-
It's like,
dude, you need to calm down.
It's like the
You are
Solus
too evil.
bleeping noises, where it's like him describing what he's doing to Blitz. I want the
yeah,
choke on that red yours.
right, exactly. And that's
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was
You know-
imagining. Like you're getting muted by Discord because of your insane profanities.
Seeing as how I have a parasitic weapon as well, would that mean I have insight on them, or
So currently, you feel like you must protect them for some reason, almost like a shared bond. But other than that,
But
you don't
but
seem.
you also said I wanted to take his weapon.
But you do feel like you need to take the weapon, yes.
The parasitic weapons, do they have an like a living? Are they like living organisms themselves? Like, can they be type of persuade?
So you don't. You're not sure about that, unfortunately.
Well,
I remember.
that's why I
parasitic
said,
weapon.
seeing as how I have a parasitic weapon, do I have insight on them?
You can roll insight to check. It's an actual roll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an insight check.
Yep.
Wait, since I succeeded, am I just not affected, or do I can tell?
You're not affected. Unaffected by it, and
Insight. That was my.
Okay, I just saw the sword and was like, oh, that's a cool sword. I don't know
Yep.
that it's being weird.
yeah, no idea.
Great sword, bro.
19.
Yay!
19 insight. Oh.
How insightful.
They're +9.
Mhm.
Very nice for that. Someone who's like, insight is a very lacking thing in this party.
I mean, I got a
What's
plus
my insight
2
anyway?
to it.
Exactly.
I don't need insight. I just need brute force.
Oh.
Brute force and deception.
Yeah, my insight isn't that
The way
bad.
of a G1 Decepticon.
So
You realize that after a bit of an insight, you realize from your weapon, almost like a shared mind, it seems a little bit forceful. You have to kind of push it. This weapon is the opposite of yours in basically style. It's parasitic and eventually will take over its host. You now know this for sure, that your weapon is trying to take you over. Then where it will go ahead and consume you. However, the one that you're looking at does not coexist. It has taken the mind over already. It's good, but it is good in a different way. It only cares about keeping up the law. It does not care about the host it's controlling.
Yeah, it's the ends justify the means type of sword.
Yes.
Absolute justice. Oh god, this Akaina is a sword. Fuck.
where mine does what?
Yours is pure evil. However, it will go ahead and be pure unison with its wielder until it fully. At that point, you may try to resist it until it can take over your mind.
Okay.
That's got to be fun.
So my character understands that they are what they are, but do they have an intelligence like
The
Are they
weapon innately
easily
does not
type of
have an intelligence
persuade or whatnot?
of its own. It just doing its innate. A literal parasite is just doing what it knows to do.
Okay. Can they be persuaded in any way or
Does not seem so.
damn.
Yeah, it's like just like a program. It's just running.
Done exactly what it is told to do. Nothing more, nothing less.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very annoying.
Oh no, he got malware. He clicked the .exe file.
You
that's
do now know that the reason why you want this weapon is that for the reason weapon
For consuming others?
consumption.
That's a bit of a bummer because if it was possible to persuade in a way, I would have used my persuasion.
Makes sense.
Such as
But
it
yeah,
wants justice, and my guy's a paladin of vengeance, as well as what was it on? Oath of the Watchers.
To put it way in a simple term, you're still speaking to a person that has their mind fully controlled by the weapon. So you can still persuade the person itself. Just that they're in full control. Weapons in full control.
Okay.
If you want to try to persuade the person, you can. And because the weapon's in control, they will be acting like the weapon wants, which is a pure justice.
All right. I will try persuasion and as like the words would be like if you truly seek justice, join me type deal thing.
Roll and see. If there's a persuasion thing, roll.
can I cast guidance on that?
You really love casting guidance.
You can guess guidance on this,
I don't know,
yes.
What is
I'm
guidance?
pretty sure
I
I'm
love
under mind
guidance,
control
man.
right now, so
They
I
roll a
can't help.
additional D4 and then give you whatever the total is.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Great.
I can give you either a +1 or a +4 to your final roll.
Who died?
Oh,
Oh, to
Fuji's
my
gone.
final roll.
Fuji
Okay.
died. They
No.
tried to cast guidance to death apparently. What the fuck?
Yep. Go ahead and roll anyways, Kita, and if they come back, we can. If not, we'll
Alright,
crash.
well,
They're back.
Hey!
Yeah.
All right.
Did you accidentally close out of the tab?
I mean, how dare.
I've done that.
So do I wait for the guidance or?
No,
Yes,
you just
No,
roll.
you roll
Just
and then
roll
then, then they
okay.
roll guidance.
Whoop. I think I did that.
There may
wrong.
be a chance that'll be wasted. So there's some. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cantrip, so I just want to spam as much as possible, really.
Yeah. Guidance is a cantrip, which is broken as hell.
I guess.
I know. That's why I use it. It's so fun.
26.
Yeah.
Roll
that's
that
pretty good.
guidance. Roll that d4.
Well, I got a 3. Should I roll it again?
Oh no, did you already rolled it? Okay.
Yes.
The guy looks at you for a second, confused, and then says, "Your trickery will not persuade me."
Oh shit!
Damn,
Yo,
he
that's
has a high one,
crazy.
huh?
Probably over 30. That was a sick roll,
Roll
though.
to a fault. That was pretty good.
Now, if you will follow me, I will bring you to the king.
Yeah, kingly quest.
Great.
All right.
Question. Can we still use like other abilities if we're not like adept in them, or
Huh?
like how I'm adept in
Yes.
insight and persuasion?
Yeah, you can use
Of course
other
you can.
abilities. Yeah, you could just
Yeah.
if you know you're not adept and
You
you'll
just
just use
aren't
the
as good at
base.
them.
Yeah. Use the base thing instead of using the times thing.
Wait, 2 times?
So yeah, if you've not
Yeah,
been
Josh
doing
has
that,
this real weird thing about that.
I
I
didn't know
told you that. Yeah, no, we did that.
yeah, you did that already. I'm sure. I'm sure Vin got you set
Like-
up with that correctly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so, like the numbers are correct, but like I'm adept in persuasion, so does that mean I just use the base number that's there, or do I times that by 2?
No. You okay? So when I gave you your stats, right? We already
Yeah.
did all the times to all that. We already did all that.
So that number
That
that you
small
have
number-
there is the times 2 plus that. Yeah.
Because without it, I believe yours would have
You
just
just
been
told
a
me to
plus
pick the
3.
ones that I wanted to be adept in, and told me to
Yeah.
just add the multiplier from my like the not the multiplier, but the in the numbers that I have in like the saving throw or whatnot down there. Because it's
Yeah.
Yes.
We are. Yes, I did it right.
They did it right.
fine.
I'm sure they did it right. So the numbers you have on
Okay.
there are the numbers you've rolled. So if it's
Yeah.
higher than your base, then that's because of the fact that you're adept or expert or master in it, and then Vin already had you set that up, so that it's higher because of that. When something becomes that, for future reference, you take the number of times it by 2 for adept, and then plus your proficiency bonus, which is that number below that you're talking.
Damn it.
But you've already done that with Vin, and then those numbers that you now see, the higher ones, like the 9 that you just rolled and stuff like that, are already set up
Yeah.
with that. They're already set up with that,
Okay.
basically done. So,
Could I try using deception, even though I'm not adept in it?
Yeah.
You can use
Yeah.
whatever you want. It's
You
just
can
that you
use
have a
whatever you
higher
want.
chance of
It's just certain
succeeding.
things you're
with the stuff
better
you're
at
proficient
than
with.
others.
yeah, you're allowed to use whatever you want, unless a DM is cruel and says no, but that's normally not the case.
I don't know why any DM would be like that.
I had one DM that made it so you could only use things that you were adept in, which was good. And then
That is
the
kinda
players were immediately started mid-maxing and became adept in everything, and it broke the game. Because that DM was an asshole, so they wanted to prove them wrong.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Classic
Yeah.
DM move.
Okay.
Uh,
Then I'll try a little deception to see if I can't trick him into you know what I tried to persuade him in.
go ahead. Roll.
I'm playing a dangerous game here.
Mm-hmm. And if you fail, I'm 100% going to say, "Ooh,
25.
that's not bad though. It's not a bad roll
They ain't bad.
at all."
He,
Wait,
he looks over at
you put
you.
that modifier?
Why did you use the +9? That's what I'm kind of wondering about. Did you not
Yeah,
adapt
Kira, I think you
the-
used the wrong modifier.
Yeah.
What?
Plus
Because
3,
you're
wouldn't it?
not proficient with deception, are you? Last I checked, you weren't.
No, it doesn't
You-
have
you
the
left your-
dot on it, but you told me that the my charisma would go down to that.
No, so only things that have a
I
dots
think you
on
misheard
it.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only,
The only ones that should have the higher numbers is the proficient ones with the dot.
yeah,
So
the ones with
without your
dots.
deception, it should just be your flat charisma roll.
My flat charisma saving throw is 9.
Not saving throw, not saving.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. That's why you got confused.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 3, I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah, it'll just be a +3.
Either way, I hate to say, he's gonna look over and say, enough of this. I know what you're trying to do. It will not work. Either join me with the king, find our lost relic, or leave our town. But understand that I will not be leaving with you. Serve the king. That is all that will be.
Well then, that sounds like an interesting proposal. An artifact? What might I ask what kind of power such an artifact have?
Let's walk and talk. He starts walking, and the crowd of knights out of the way.
Nice.
Flies down, like now standing back down really close. He's walking his like almost creepy, eerie-esque manner, almost looking like a shambling corpse, almost how he walks.
Wow.
Getting anybody else to follow?
Great.
I'm
These
following.
fucking fleshlings. It's going to creak behind him. It's a walk. I'll follow.
Hey, bye. You've been quiet for
I
a
know where else to
second.
go.
Alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we doing up there?
Mm. Slowly get up and follow along.
Doing okay there, Bio? Seem to be
Yeah.
acting. You're just acting a little off. Well, the rest of you,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Following.
I guess I'll follow.
I'm sorry, the delivery of that.
Huh? What? The delivery? What? The horny one?
Following like that. Just
What do you expect from the horny one?
I'm the one that wanted to go in the first place.
Oh, I'm just kind of chilling about.
No, might I ask, is there any undesirables in this city that you would want to see disappear? Just asking hypothetically, obviously.
What the fuck is that meme hilarious? Sorry.
What?
The meme that you put in the thing, the pepperoni.
Oh yes. Is it a bad word? Mutant is that derogatory? Any word say enough derogatory. Pepperoni.
Like, that was even more funny because of the fact that your mic just kept cutting it out again.
Dang it. Okay, let
Yeah,
me
it's funny.
let me leave and rejoin real quickly.
Um,
All their
This
profanities
happens-
getting censored.
At times this happens randomly and it's a pain in the rear. So hopefully this works.
Oh my god, I can hear you.
Yay!
who else? I'm guess we got most of the people following. Graham, Kira, and I'm guessing Kira, you're following.
Yep.
Joshua.
Yeah.
Rana.
I'm following as well. Just going along with it, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I'm kind of
as you
brainwashed.
start
so-
following, the guards will obviously move enough for the giant robots to, as they see you, to move out, to move along out of your guys' way. He will go ahead and explain. Our kingdom used to have a treasure that allowed us to grant wishes. However, this treasure has been stolen from the royal throne. It used to be
Oh, it's not the
guarded.
fountain? It's not the fountain? Oh.
It
Kinda like-
unfortunately, if not used by royals, treasure has a massive flaw in it. The wishes granted will always give a pushback of some kind. Normally,
Oh no,
what
it's
we
a
give-
monkey's paw.
Wishes must come at cost, yes.
the cost is always greater than what is given in turn, unless someone with
always.
royal blood is the one that gives the wish.
Now, how would that apply to someone who is a devout follower of it, and I guess you could say right hand to a certain god? Would that
Doesn't
be
matter
considered
how
royalty?
powerful you are. We've even had beings of almighty power come and try to use it on us, and they have died in the process. They consider themselves immortal.
It's not a player. It was probably a player, wasn't it?
Yep.
I fucking knew it.
Wasn't me. It was Phoenix.
Oh, Phoenix.
It's usually Phoenix. Or Ty.
This was neither
Actually, you
of
know what?
them.
It's probably Ty.
This was neither of them.
Still probably Ty.
It was neither one of those people. I was 100% one of them.
It's someone similar to Ty, but it wasn't Ty. He then goes ahead and silent brings you up to a massive gate with a castle, larger than half the city that you've seen so far. So big that it takes up a third of the city. Says, "Come on, come on." The gate itself does not actually exist. Just walk.
Yeah,
And you just
that's
walk straight
crazy.
through the bars.
Okay. I want to try that. I always wanted to go through a door while it was closed. Does it work? Do I go through?
Who do you go through?
Yay.
I
Let's swing go through.
yeah. Ow. Fuck. Hey.
Hurt yourself. Your life. As let's swing as goes through, it hears chaotic but not evil. May pass. Walk through.
Evil adjacent.
Works for me.
And as bio goes through, you will go through without a single word. Problem is solved. Hythe, are you evil by chance? Alignment?
Who?
Luna,
Oh, yeah.
are you evil alignment?
Yes, I am evil. I am lawful evil alignment.
Oh.
Such evil.
Are you gonna go through the gate?
Well, sure, why not?
It's gotta be funny.
You try to go through the gate, and it's gonna say evil to the core, awful about it. Do not mix very well. You are not allowed to enter. And then you get yeeted back out.
Nice.
Oh, please, darling, don't degrade me that much.
Oh.
I know I'm twisted.
Nice.
All right, one of you tell me what's happening in there. I'm gonna go see if I can find some homeless person.
Oh yeah.
He just walks off. He's gonna try to find a homeless person he can beat the crap out of.
Oh no, murder hobo.
No, he's gonna get rid of this ball and chain once and for all.
Yeah, you're gonna have to play Grand Theft Auto for a second.
You're gonna realize that the ball and chain's not on you anymore.
Kidding me?
You poked Rada and did damage.
Oh my gosh!
Oh no! The money, no. Wait, if they turn into a sword, is there a ball and chain on the handles? You can like swing it around.
My gosh!
The way dual bladed weapon, well, not bladed, but you know,
Oh
dual
no!
damage weapon.
You have a sharp and a blunt edge now.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay then. So Hythe, now realizing that he doesn't have that ball and chain on his leg anymore. Intriguing. Oh, it must have been on that thing. Well, I can see if I can get a better weapon than this warhammer.
Nice.
This thing, whatever. So yeah, he's just gonna go looking around. He's gonna go looking around for a weaponsmith and see if he can get something done with this.
Okay.
Speaking of, Josh, can I just turn that weapon I got from the...
What?
Oh, dude.
Are they dead again?
Hmm.
I think they died.
What?
Luminor into anything I want at any time. Luminor, hello?
You died for a few seconds. I don't... What the hell? I don't smell. Bad.
What?
Smell anarchy in chat.
Oh, yeah. No, Discord's been, like, hating me for a while now. I don't get it. No!
Not the Dutchman again!
The ship burst through the castle.
As long as you've seen the weapon, you can turn your weapon into whatever you want. You have to see the weapon first. There you are.
Okay, wait, I have to see the weapon to turn it into that?
Yeah, you have to actually know what you're turning it into. This doesn't magically turn.
Well, that makes sense, but I'm like...
You hand it over
even
and
common
it just says,
weapons?
surprise me.
Just like Hunter x Hunter. But like, I'm assuming I'd know a bunch of common weapons.
You could go history for that one.
Cool.
Is everybody else going through this? Our bottom three.
That can.
Hmm. I guess.
Kira.
If it gets
Everyone
me away from
but
the bird.
Hi.
Like I said, everyone who can.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
You
so
nerd.
Kira has a great sword. Can I copy that?
You fail your reroll.
But no, I haven't rolled yet. I'm just like, what if I just don't roll?
You've also seen my sword.
Yeah.
It's technically a short sword.
Yeah.
Actually.
I wouldn't say it's a short sword. I'd say it's an average sword.
Average
Fucking
sword.
damn. Self-deprecation. What?
Yes, average. It's still like 3 meters long, the blade itself.
Yeah. So currently, without rolling, you would know a short sword, you would know a long sword, you would know a great sword. Because Bio's weapon's technically
Bio uses
sweet.
axes.
has the sword in his arm from the curse.
Yeah, and he also is, shown off his axes too.
Yeah, so one-handed axe.
Well, now I'm actually glad I rolled. Thank you for pushing me to do that, because I got a nat 20.
Yeah, nice.
Wait. I know, right? I just wanted a great sword, though. I can't believe it. I already had it, but yeah, now we got a nat 20. Wait.
Cool.
Yeah, that
Kiara,
20
are you going
up the end.
through this gate? It's not so hard to ask you guys to do one simple thing.
Because
guess we gotta-
we get bored.
It's like a roll call, where like, do you follow it, then you have to do everything.
Kira!
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go. Survive. Pay attention.
Gotta pay attention, man.
You gotta keep attention. I know it's hard, but still.
No scrolling through Instagram memes. You gotta pay attention.
How
I'm
dare
not.
you do that? I can't believe
Are you going
Instagram
through the
these things.
gates that you can walk through?
Yes.
Okay, as you walk through, it says chaotic but good. Mixing makes no sense, but you may pass.
Ah, yes. Dungeon Soup, the chaotic good paladin.
Okay, a good barbarian.
I know, but they still have a fucking, what's his face? Paladin.
Yeah, they have a paladin. Little wimp.
I love
Kevin
that
the
guy.
Wimp.
He's so funny.
Rana, are we going through?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see the reaction to the ball and chain. Maybe they haven't
You
even
will have the
noticed
same
yet.
thing happen to you as the other people that have chaotic neutral.
Ah.
You hear a whisper from the door, just like, you're a bad person. Honestly, chaotic neutral might be even worse than, like, pure evil.
Sometimes it can be.
Why? And true, because most people don't understand that just because you're character neutral doesn't mean you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Most big
Yeah, 'cause
bads,
it's like-
and most
but
big
you
bads
don't-
in custom game, or not custom games, in preset games, they're chaotic neutral because of the fact that they can
Mhm.
literally do what the fuck they want.
Yeah, so, like, the reason for that being a thing is, like, usually evil characters have rules, even though they're evil, and then chaotic neutral characters can do just whatever the fuck they want, which means they can do more evil things, because no rules.
I mean,
Like
technically,
the
you're
difference
right.
between... It's like the difference between anarchy and dictatorship.
Like, with Hype, at least he still has a somewhat sense of morals. Like, chaotic neutral was like, I'll do whatever I want, just because.
Exactly. That's why it's so dangerous.
It's the good, the bad, everything dies type of thing.
Yeah, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Mostly ugly.
I'm in
You looked in the mirror? What?
Yeah,
Fucking damn sound.
You are in danger. There's a fucking tank walking around. Literally.
So true. So true. I'm not scared of the fact that you're like a triple shifter that can turn into a bunch of artillery. I'm more
times
scared of the fact
currently.
that you're a... 4 times.
Yeah, item that they got, which I fucking still
God
annoyed that
damn
they
it.
got that.
Well, that part is not scary that you're like a living artillery. The scary part is that you're really bigoted and you're a living artillery.
You guys are gonna find that even though you walked through a gate, on the other side is what seems to be the throne room.
Sweet.
Uh,
Does he have an Arkenstone?
no, but it is made out of pure gold. All the pillars, the floor, the ceiling. There even seems to be
The
stained glass windows,
Arkenstone.
of which are made out of gold as well. Somehow stained glass gold.
Okay, so he's like an old school pope. Cool.
Oh no.
On the
Yeah, shout
throne,
out to the
there
Pope
seems
for
to be
being
a
American.
spot where you can see some type of red carpeting or some type of red fabric where a armored king, humanoid, looks human, but you can see pointed ears. Probably not actually human.
Oh no, an elf.
But very muscular.
Oh. Oh.
Buff elf.
Sitting on his
Sweet.
behind him is an indent where there should have been an item. Some kind.
Okay, yeah, the Arkenstone. I see.
No. Not look like a stone. It looks like it's some type of like almost looks like a claw mark, but
Okay, so that's where the relic's supposed to go.
yeah.
I'm assuming we should kneel or something.
I don't know. It's up to you guys. Once I describe, you guys decide. That's literally D&D logic.
Yeah, I think I'll kneel because you know royalty, and they get really iffy about that.
Oh, I could say something so wrong right now.
Anyway, Your Grace.
Glyphing's just going to not give a shit.
I'm just gonna be too
Right.
exhausted and just sit down.
Sit down. Well, I suppose that
Insane.
counts as. Oh.
You know, fair point. I'm also going to sit
Mhm.
down. You know, I like that idea. It also fits
The
Blitzwing.
fuck-
He's done.
no,
Done with this
Luna,
bullshit.
bad.
He's done with this
Luna,
bullshit.
bad.
He's
We
done
only
with
need
this
one
bullshit.
horny
He's
one
gonna
here.
sit.
Yeah, but like the way I'd sit down would be like not trying to like too lightly sit down. It's just like kind of thud.
Oh
Mhm,
god,
yeah.
no! Don't dent the gold.
Just-
The gold is soft.
All of a sudden, a bunch of what seems to be priests start running out, and you're gonna hear all three of them, apparently, at the same time yell, "I heal," and
Oh,
everybody
nice.
will go. Everybody will, all humans, go ahead and heal half of their health. Robotics, you'll be going ahead and healing a fourth because of the fact that you're.
Sweet, I'm almost full health.
Other than Bio still got it, right? Because he's got the soul.
Huh? He is still
Doesn't Bio
technically
still get
animatronic, so he will.
Oh.
Yeah. He still has the effects of
No.
problematics, yeah.
Wow, that sucks. But he's
So
got
we
the
get
soul.
quarter of
Like-
our max HP. Let's go. Mine would only be 15. Wait, added 15 or we're set to quarter?
You add whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mine would be 22.
Hey,
Almost
no,
half.
don't need two horny ones currently, so both if you stop, or I'm gonna bonk you both.
No.
Mm.
How dare.
Horny.
Right. Right.
Oh.
Well, that feels a lot better. Thank you, Your Grace, for your generous heals. Much appreciated.
The healers will then go ahead and run away and the walls. Seems like secret entrance.
Nice.
King will speak in a light but yet booming voice. So
Oh,
these
no.
are the champions that you have brought, my head knight. They do not seem worthy to find my stone of gold.
I wish it wouldn't be that obvious, but he got it. He got onto us.
Yet, so far, all that have tried have failed. So I will go ahead and hold no hopes, but leave it to
Thank you, Your Grace. Question mark.
He then goes ahead and takes out an object, throws it for you all to catch.
I get roll to catch or just catch it?
Catch. Whoever wants to catch it.
Yeah, I'll try. Okay, where's my catching stat? Would that be dexterity?
Dexterity, yeah.
Dex, don't fail me now. See here. It's not too bad. 15. I want a bouquet. Anyone else try?
Unicorn married.
You
Congratulations.
catch what seems to be some type of machinery,
Cool.
and all of a sudden a picture of it, like just a chunk of gold appears. Little like image appears in front of you. King again, then calm, but still booming, whispers to you. This is the artifact you must find. If you fail, eventually whoever gets it and figures out. Go ahead and wish for the worst. I am glad that so far the only things that have been wished for are small and petty.
Yeah, just a million stacks of gold and such.
That is small compared to what can be used for this. Do not understand
Yeah,
what this
that's
thing
true.
can do.
It grants immortality.
Chuckles, amused at what you said, and says, I think cares about that.
The artifact is sentient? He said it, right?
Oh, I've been muted for the past few minutes.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Look at his
Hi.
Oh, there's a. I love how.
So,
why the fuck
so
did you
yeah,
put that
actually-
in
I
one of
was
the?
trying. I guess I said something to
Uh,
my brother when he walked in, and I never unclicked my mute button.
okay,
Welcome to
yeah.
Gaslight Stormer. Actually, we could hear you the whole time. We just hate you. And
No,
we're,
don't gaslight them. I was like,
Well,
who the
I
hell
know
played
the
that? I didn't see the
Gaslighting
thing
isn't
appear. And
real.
I'm like,
You're not wrong.
shit.
Remember, guys, gaslight,
Whatever.
gatekeep, girl boss.
right,
Gaslight
right.
isn't real. Gaslighting isn't real.
the
The moon. The moon isn't real.
Why that
Get
one?
Birds are
Why that one out of
real.
all of them? It's a fucking. It's just the
Birds
guy
aren't
from that
real.
anime fucking putting out a cigarette. What the fuck, huh?
Guys, remember,
Birds aren't
birds aren't real. The
real.
sun was replaced.
Right.
Sorry, I'm laughing at something completely different right now. Someone in the fucking chat is just going through all the different memes from an anime and just or a really old one and just playing them one by
I'm
one
not
on the
real.
screen.
Oh, it's Giphy?
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to go.
Yeah,
I have it
see
set
that.
up so that I have it set up so it goes to my entire screen, so that someone can just randomly be like, "Nope, screen's off." It's
That's
it's
crazy.
it's funny.
Goddamn.
So
Hey, it's funny.
yeah, he was referring to the artifact itself.
The
So
artifact.
it's sentient.
I mean, it doesn't care. Then how would it be sent? Why would it matter if it's sentient? Doesn't care.
Yeah, but like if the artifact has the ability to not care, it also implies that it has the ability to care, which means that it is probably sentient because it cares.
Right. Good point. Good point.
Yeah. Oh well, I just jumped to immortality because that's what bad people usually want. But I don't know, maybe there's like a crazy anarchist that's like, yo, let's end the world. He's like, yo, I want to end the
Leaks
world, bro.
overrated. I quite like the world.
Right? If the
Pretty
artifact
much.
has the ability to end the world, maybe we should go get it. Maybe we should.
Yeah. Maybe. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, the world's not perfect, but I do like it here. Pretty nice, like half the time.
Depends on where you go.
Exactly. The thing he tossed me is it just like a picture?
Who the fuck put the transformer on the fucking fucking transformer picking up fucking even fucking just sitting in his fucking throne? What the
Oh
fuck?
my
Is that
god.
you, Vin? Is
Yeah,
that fucking you, Vin?
that actually
That's a
aged
legit.
so well. It was like, didn't
Yeah,
they tear down that
it's a
statue?
G1. It's a G1 scene where Megatron just casually lifts up Abraham Lincoln off of his chair. It just sits there as his throne.
Oh my
my
god.
Oh
Fucking
God.
Transformers.
Why would you
predict
do that to the
Abraham
Lincoln
Lincoln statue would get
Memorial?
teared
Here's the thing: they
No.
didn't reference
The
that
Lincoln
in the live
Memorial is
action
not
by
for
having
him.
Megatron just take out his shotgun and shoot Abraham Lincoln in the face, and then sit
That's
on
crazy.
the chair. That's legit.
I can imagine in hell John Wilkes Booth like, no, you took the one thing I had.
Oh my God.
Nice.
That's
Okay,
my
so I was
thing.
torn. I just remember, like,
Anyway.
again with the news.
Just like, what the fuck? No, okay, nope. Oh, okay, nope, I see. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Anyways.
No, you should not have told me you had Giphy. You've given me power.
Damn you fucking thing.
Play the game.
Let's just play the game, please.
I am playing.
And
No.
I'm
messing
just
with
doing other
Giphy.
stuff at the same time.
Doesn't count.
I can multitask, kind of.
No.
I'm gonna grab myself a jerk real quick. I'll be right back.
What?
The king is going to then go ahead and pull out what's simple water, but then you're going to realize it is the spiral of gold and silver, and flick it slightly.
Pretty.
And you are all going to be back at the front gate.
Wait.
I would have appreciated a warning.
I know, right? I despise teleportation. Convenient though, and we're not stuck in the floor. I appreciate that.
And here,
Yeah, that is
you
nice.
have a week. Or if you do not return by then, I will assume you. I see you here in this town after that. Hunted. You have
Do
been
we
warned.
get any leads or anything?
The knight is there with you. So you can ask him.
Is there any clues, leads, or anything that we can use to potentially find this perpetrator?
Sorry, I was yawning.
The item?
Yes,
Because,
it had to have been
Gyarados.
stolen.
Any
Uh,
possible location?
he's gonna think for a second and say, there seems to have been a lot of strange miracles happening at the church recently. If you go ahead and check there, I'm sure you can get.
To the church.
But they do be
Alright.
warned. They do not like people that are not considered good. Go near there, they may try to harm you.
I mean, I'm lawful neutral and the most man of God man you could probably get.
Nice.
I believe that will suffice.
Oh, God. Blah, blah.
Yeah, go to the church, find clues, don't bring in evil people.
Emotional damage.
Yeah,
Hythe.
exactly. I was gonna find Hythe, but now we could just leave him behind for a second.
Beneath
Nice,
the
going to
bird,
you.
the
For a sec here.
robot, the other one. Mechanical rabbit, you can come with. You've proven yourself not evil.
Nice.
Hi, Serena. Serena.
Yep.
There we go. He's my damn fucking. Before he's to get your attention.
I just grabbed my drink from the outside, so I came back in right on time.
Nice.
While we deal with Hythe, how we use the bathroom.
It is your go. You're alone. You're currently trying to find a blacksmith, so roll. Investigation.
Already?
Please roll well. Please find Luminor.
I swear to God, if I roll low. 1d20 plus my investigation, which is, let me see.
You need
Yeah, I have a
the.
plus 5.
Do
Nice.
we have a VOD of that interaction with Luminor? Because that was fucking
Yeah.
comedy gold.
It's
absolute
sitting on my
peak.
VODs channel. I
Yeah,
haven't
you
set that
should
up,
watch
but
that. It was so
currently.
good.
Hey, it's 16.
But yes, I have a VODs channel
Sweet.
on that. You find that there is, after a little bit of searching and getting lost, what the fuck is with the hammer cat thingy bobber on the fucking screen? Fuck. Is that the only thing you could
No.
find that was like hammering shit?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, that
I
wasn't
just
you?
felt like I was looking at it as you. No, that wasn't me.
Oh, I thought that was fucking.
No, I just found it funny.
Ah,
That's still not me.
it's hammer time.
I'm just
people-
seeing what gifts I could use that are dumb.
Oh, people are having some fun with that then. You guys have some fun. I don't care. Go for it. Yeah. One of them has a hammer with a snake next to it. The snake seems to be trying to eat the thing. One of them has a rabbit on it.
Teeth.
And one,
back.
so there's 3 blacksmiths. One of them has the snake with the hammer. One of them has a rabbit on it, and one of them looks like it's closed, but it seems to be the most well done. And it doesn't have an actual symbol other than just like a hammer pointing straight up, like a special symbol, a hammer pointing straight up.
Considering that one's closed, Hythe is just like, if I was a lesser man like that robot, I'd probably break into the closed one. And one of them, I'm just gonna go to the snake one. Just gonna walk inside that building.
No, you failed the 50-50 chance. God damn you.
Yeah, you failed. How dare you?
Are they supposed to go in the rabbit one?
Yeah, you were supposed to go in the rabbit one.
Yeah.
You go
Hope
into
you get snake time.
you go into there. You find a lizard. They're currently seem to be working on a weapon. It looks like a dagger.
Well, hello, good sir. How are you doing?
They look up from their weapon. see that they have one eye like literally turned 180 to usually hammer on it while poking their face towards you, so they can keep hammering down.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Quite interesting.
It is good. How may I help you? For wares, looking for materials.
I was more looking for new weapon assaults. You see, I've had this Warhammer for so long, and unfortunately it's running out of its use. He sets the Warhammer down, it's just like coated in like layers of rust and like dried blood and like gray matter on it.
Nice.
Damn.
And I'm gonna be
How dare you
real.
not properly take care of your weapons? How dare you?
Right.
I need to change it
Dicebot
out for
finally
something
decided
else.
that
Maybe it's something a bit
Dicebot was like,
more-
"Fuck it, I am going to die now." Don't die on me, Dicebot. It did not
Last time I
respond.
used this, like Hythe would laugh, he lets it slip out of his mouth. Last
It's not
time I
responding.
used this,
No, Dicebot, no, don't die on me.
somebody used this. Let's just say a
Does
little.
anyone know CPR?
Oh
I think,
no!
Dicebot is dead. I think it is actually dead.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to waste the spell slot on communion though.
Hold on, is it?
I can't get it to work.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's not responding.
Yeah.
That's my oh.
Yeah, Dicebot down.
Dicebot is
Dicebot
dead. No.
Finally.
No.
Oh, it just went offline. It is back online. Never mind. I thought it was offline for a second there. That's fine. It's not hard to do a thing without it being online. Oh nope, there it goes. It's offline again.
It's back on.
Huh?
It never went offline for me. It's just there.
I wonder. Maybe they were doing some like upgrades for it. Yeah, they were doing.
Nat 20, baby.
Apparently,
wasted
they were doing some. They were
Wow.
doing some upgrades for it. I love this when they do that. That is
How dare
so,
you?
That
How
is
dare
so
you
great.
waste
Also,
our Nat 20?
I
How
don't
dare
need
you
that.
waste our Nat 20? How dare you?
That is so
Rat bastard.
hilarious. And the lizard stops on their knife, throws it into the fire, and you can see it start melting from the heat of the flames. That seem to be, if you put your hand or your feathers into that, you are not getting them back. You're losing a limb from that fire.
Yeah, that's a proper fire.
What the fuck?
Yeah, fire should be hot.
Yeah. He then goes over and pulls out a new warhammer, which seems to be majestic in nature. It looks like it's made out of a green, almost translucent like nature.
Data file has been sent to your comlink.
Apparently, data file's been sent to your comm link. Oh, nice. No.
Oh no! It's a pipe bomb.
No.
No. No.
It looks like jade. From your natural knowledge, the best you can tell is it seems to be made out of a jade.
Oh, it's gonna make the best noise when you bash somebody's skull in.
Yeah. And you can see, you do not know these in character, but at a character they look like Japanese symbols going across the entire weapon. He says, "This is a weapon that allows me to carry it, but I do not own it. If you are worthy of it, you may have it. But I will
Alrighty,
warn that it does not allow people to take it out here lightly."
Alrighty. Well then, that's interesting. He grabs a hold of it. He's like examining it closer. Should I do investigation? I mean, I could do Arcana.
Stay
Like-
up.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, I
you can-
unmuted.
You unmuted, you're not muted. You really need to fix that. Just do it in
Yeah,
Discord.
my brother's leaving for work.
You're in the actual Discord, so you know if you're muted or not. It's not that hard.
I got a little switch on my thing.
Don't, yeah, no, don't use that. never a good idea to use the actual switch on your thingies. Discord. Anyways, the if you're trying to pick it up, use strength. If you're trying to figure out what it is, then use Arcana. So yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pick it. Okay, I'm gonna try to pick it up first.
Yep.
See?
It is
Plus
very beautiful.
5d2.
The weapon actually looks very, very beautiful. Out of place for the style of weapon that you would normally see in Japan, but it's definitely Japanese craftsmanship.
20 plus, of course, +1 because I don't have any. Wait, do I have a proficiency in anything? No, I don't. Okay, I don't have any proficiency in any strength-based abilities. Oh boy. 15.
It does not budge.
Mm.
It's a fucking face. That face. That's probably Hythe right now as they're struggling to lift this off the ground, going. Just,
Like, just raw anger.
yeah.
All right. Now I'm gonna do an Arcana just to see kind of what's going on here. Roll d20. 1d20. Do I have anything in Arcana? It's just a +2, because of course.
What the fuck was that? Was that a Thomas? A fucking
What?
Thomas Transformer?
Okay, that's a
Transformers.
What?
13 in Arcana.
Thomas is now a Cybertronian? Oh god.
Yeah, you seen the Transformers animations by James Farr?
Yes. God, I forgot about those. God, I haven't watched those in years. How
I
Fucking
did
core memory.
attempt to make the model of Optimus Supreme that's in VRC.
You failed terribly. You can tell this is a very powerful weapon that's magical, but you don't know what type of magic or how it's doing what it's doing.
Well, this is peculiar. Maybe if I go full force with wings, we can get this. He's gonna grab it again and just try to pull full force while sprint boosting. So like,
Okay. Full strength again? At 2.
yeah, let's
Because you're going full force.
2, so 1d20 plus 3 basically. 19.
It pops off the ground. You're gonna fall on your ass, and it's gonna land on your chest. Take 3 damage.
Alright. Is there any other? He gets up.
You are now holding the
Shakes-
weapon. It is in your hand. It does not seem to want to let go.
Oh. Interesting.
The shopkeeper is gonna look and then peek down and say, interesting. I've never seen that reaction happen before. It seems you brute forced it off the ground.
Loth give me strength for this.
Avian types are not. What the fuck? God damn it. I've fallen, I can't get up. That's a little late, guys, but sure.
I've fallen and I can't get up. My hip.
Yeah. I choose not to get up. Yeah. Anyways, he says, normally you're supposed to go ahead and check its magical properties to see if you're in tune with it, but considering that you forced it to you, like it, acting like a child, I guess.
He holds in his hands, looking at it deeply, his eyes glowing with like dark necrotic energy. It will learn to submit to my will.
You try to use necrotic energy, and then all of a sudden your necrotic energy is going to go ahead and turn into a strange green like nature energy holding them.
What the hell? That's peculiar.
Even if you open your hand up and try to unclasp it, it is still stuck.
Right. Well then, guess I'll have to figure out how to use you for my more nefarious uses later. How much do I need to pay you for this thing?
Weapon costs 4 gold. Considering that you forced it, I'll give it to you for 2. Does that sound fair?
Deal. Deal. He takes the 2 coins and just throws it at him with his left hand.
Easily catches them out of the air. Good doing business with you. If you wish for anything, it's fucking. If you wish for anything else again with me, please
I'd
come.
say
I have weapons of the such that you may like.
I'd say I'm good for now, thank you. He walks out and, like, instead of holding it over his shoulder like his old one, he's like dragging the warhammer on the ground.
As you're trying to drag it, it is floating. It will not land on the ground.
Great. The intimidation factor is gone. Thanks a lot. He's not saying this out loud, but he's like grumbling it underneath his voice. He just leaves it like, okay, let's see what you can really do. So you turn the necrotic to life. That's gonna be great. I wonder if I can still raise the dead with this thing, or if it just reanimates them as living beings. If that's the case, well then, my ethical workmanship is gonna be a bit harder than normal. But that's not my problem now. Still got magic. He's gonna start walking back over, like, to stand outside the gate.
As
Like,
you're
wait for
walking
the
back,
others.
you're going to find everybody sitting in front of a church, going to bring you back to everybody else.
Got a new hammer. What's going on with you all?
We asked a guard for clues, and he told us to go to the church. So we're here now. Unfortunately, they're pretty strict, let's say, about evil and such.
Oh. Great. I like it. Anything else that'd be beneficial to us? Payment options, possible job request. Anything about that artifact?
Oh yeah, right. The king could tell us to go find the artifact within a week, and if we can't find it and we survive and we come back, he's gonna hunt us down.
Oh, that gives me a little bit of a challenge. What's he gonna do? Chain me up and whip me?
Oh, honey, you're
Probably.
bonked. Everybody hydrate. We gotta hydrate.
Hydration.
Sorry, no.
Yeah, because they probably did it in your fucking chat too, because of the fucking fact that you've got
Yes.
OBS open. Yep.
Yes, they did.
That's some good stuff.
Water, not fucking random ass juice you have lying around.
No, I got Starry. That's what I'm drinking right now.
Proud about that.
Oh, who's fucking hussy screaming at me?
Well then. So if we don't get this artifact in a
Okay.
week, the king will hunt us down. You know, that sounds oddly enthusiastic. I actually want to see how this goes.
I'll be back. I gotta go get some food.
Go for it.
Stomach's getting mad at me.
Hmm.
Ugh.
Probably gonna order some pizza. So
Pizza.
what the fuck is my damn thing? Fucking total out on my fucking screen.
Why is there a totem?
Gotta ask questions. We can keep going. Unlike you guys, I can actually multitask, so...
Well then. Did he give us any information of where this artifact would be located? Like, general vicinity? Or is he just...
No.
So he's
Joshua,
setting
did
us
he
up to
give...
fail. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's probably why all the other people failed. But Joshua, did he give me a picture?
Give you, it seemed
Did he
like a
give me-
hologram that basically looks like the item. It looks like a chunk of gold that basically mounted out of the chair. It fits perfectly to the chair that would mound out.
Okay, and I still have it.
Yes, you still have it.
Okay, I'll show it off, and I'll be like, well, you gave us this. Apparently, this is what the artifact looks like.
Oh then. That's peculiar.
Right?
So we don't know what it is, and all we have to go on is just a video image of it. That's
pretty much.
amazing. Great, just what we needed.
You got your baited. You got your baited. You got your baited. 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 Baited.
Elmo! I looked up to see fucking Elmo! No! Why the fuck did I see Elmo? But I fucking...
I had to work, y'all.
Oh, you have to go to work?
Yeah, still got my current job.
Okay, well that's understandable then. You have a...
Yeah.
You have a good one.
Yeah, next
All of a
week,
sudden you're gonna get
maybe.
stuck in a barrel and then disappear.
Can I just have a normal exit? Like,
No.
just puppet me
No,
so that I
not
just
you.
kind of follow along?
Not you!
No.
Just kind of.
Because
That's what I do with my players.
I get that you
Alright,
puppet
sweet.
them to follow along, but I prefer to keep my players out of the game because otherwise they will die if they're puppeted along. So I don't want that to happen. Because they're easy targets.
Usually,
as they're
I just make them
puppets.
tend to their horse. Because they have a horse and a cart.
Yeah, no, that doesn't happen. You know that doesn't happen in this game.
I guess the Stormo will be shining his shoes for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah. All of a sudden, yeah, Stormer will disappear. Whether he has been kidnapped or not, only Hythe knows because Hythe saw them get kidnapped in a barrel.
Barrel! I saw it all. Why did the barrel have white stains on it?
No horny.
Who says it was horny? It's probably just mayonnaise.
Emotional damage.
Hell yeah, Father Elmo. Was that not you, Fluffy? I thought that was you that was doing the Elmos. I really thought that was you.
So then, where do you say the first place we look for this darn thing is anyway?
Okay. Huh?
Fucking to at the author.
Horus or Fuji?
Yeah.
Pay attention to your other player friend, Biggie.
So, all we have is an image. Where would you say the best place we look for first? Because honestly, the idea of being here for a week and possibly hunted down, while entertaining, yes, might not be the best of moves. Oh my gosh.
Well, we found out that the relic is A lot more powerful than we assumed.
Really?
Possibly world-ending.
Oh,
Might want to stop that from happening.
you first had my attention, but now.
Well, we spoke to the king, and then we're like, "Oh, the artifact can summon mountains of gold," and then he scoffed at us for being so silly and um, not thinking, I suppose. Then I jumped to immortality, and he said, "Well, that's better, but still very not creative." So we ended up on like world destruction.
Alrighty then.
The fucking the Elmo like just like whatever.
So yeah, I suppose we have a week to save the world. Talk about a Tuesday, am I right?
He's gonna snap his fingers as he's like, well then, I guess we should start going then. He
Right.
puts his holding his right hand, he flops the warhammer on his shoulder, and it's like, no, this should be fun.
Okay,
Oh,
who's
it's
doing
actually
the
really
Elmo?
fun.
Who the fuck is doing the Elmos?
What's up, dear friend?
It's funny, I give you that, but like,
Ow.
curious. I am very curious who's the Elmo in the chat right now. Oh no, Elmore, done? Okay. I call you out and then you stop. That's no fair. Know that?
Mm, how silly.
You wish you knew. That's very sus, Fluffy. Uh.
Oh my.
Anyway. If you try to when you try to get near to the building, you immediately catch on to fire, a really pure white fire.
Oh.
Yep. The church. Yeah, as soon as you get to the front of the church. Um.
Don't mind me, this is normal. This happens at any... Wait, is this a Selenite building? Those moon worshipping shites.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I knew they would be iffy about the goodness of people, but I didn't know they would actually set you on fire.
You do not seem to be burning at the moment, but you can see that your weapon is slowly getting cracks.
He smiles as this is happening. Now. He looks at his weapon. Are you going to obey what I want? And let me use you in any way I want to? Or do you want me to stay in here right now and continue burning? The choice is yours, weapon.
This is fine.
Just threatening his weapon to obey him, or he's gonna allow it just to be broken.
All of a sudden, it plops out of your hand, and you start taking damage.
He steps out and you're...
And then it's back in your hand again.
So you're the main thing that's protecting you. Interesting. Well then, this should be interesting indeed. Now, I can't step in here. Wait, can I attempt to desecrate the building?
Or take some
Alright,
Minecraft. It's taking Minecraft poison damage. Yeah.
he's going to take his hand, and at the moment he's going to start motioning. And I'm just kind of interested. We do this weird. Cause I can see how that this could work. Bestow curse. What? In a weird way. Of course, the search is not working. Why not? Oh no, that just only applies to creatures. Dang it. Anyways, I'm going to basically draw out on the floor instead, like in front of it. Like if there's any like dust or sand. Arrange it into symbol of Loth. And then prick my finger and drop a single bit of blood in it to like leak into the church and cause a bit of a her dark presence to do some work. Now, my lady. Make this temple your own. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You do that, and then your symbol is going to all of a sudden get shattered from the ground. And you're gonna hear someone inside say, "Who has tried to tamper with my holy grail?"
Oh, great, Selenite. Oh, great. A pious man. Nothing. It was just I'm gonna try to deceive. Oh, nothing. It was just a hobo trying to pee on the building. That's all.
A curse of that caliber would suit a hobo as what seems to be somewhat chubby Pope comes rushing out the front door.
Oh, this is quaint. Do I see any religious symbols on him? Of like any god I'd recognize?
You do not recognize it, but there is religious symbols all over him.
Okay.
Did you just try scaring the damn chat? Really?
Well then, that's interesting.
Did you just cause a hype train in an offline chat, Fluffy?
Very expensive.
He's gonna walk up to him and just like, you look old for your age. What I'm guessing, 90s?
He's gonna look disgusted and say, "Only 34. Respectful."
That fooled me from the flab.
He's gonna shoo, and you're gonna get shoved off the property by what seems to be a force of air.
Oh. What?
Everybody will see this, by the way, because it's a visible force of air.
Interesting. He cast Ard.
Well then, I guess I can have a little fun with you. He's gonna walk back, and this time I'm going to spell cast. Does he? Okay. Open Orf. I need to check the spell. Does he own? Brindle Knot, Growing Vine, from point of ground to an open orifice.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, so the nose should work for this.
Sweet.
It's Foxy doing. What the fuck? That's not this episode.
This at
Assuming
third
we're
level.
all just watching this happen, can I attempt to just grab him and pull him, like grab him by a wing and hold him?
Yeah. Roll
A
the
few
grapple with the
moments
strength.
later.
Grapple against my strength roll.
Yeah. If you're trying to resist them trying to grapple,
Okay.
then yeah.
Roll.
Grapple
1d20.
is strength, so Bao needs to roll grapple as strength. They have the dexterous grapple. I don't think they do.
Yeah. Okay, my
Most
roll
people
for
don't-
this.
Most people don't even realize that exists. There is a feat that's
Okay, let's see what we get.
Extra Scrapple is just fucking Black Widow swinging around with her legs around your neck.
yeah. That's literally all that is. Yeah.
I grapple grabs you, put your head between their thighs, and swings around, snaps your neck.
Guy
think- oh,
allows it because they want something special, and then dies in turn.
All right, so my roll for
Just adding strength,
Huh?
right?
Yeah, adding strength.
Yeah.
Right.
Strength roll.
21 total.
dang it, 12.
Yeah. No, you're
I
not
rolled a
winning.
17 and my strength is 4.
Yeah, you're not winning against a bot.
Yeah, you're not winning against a Cybertronian.
You really think grabbing he feels like a tug on his wings. You really think that's gonna stop me? He then snaps his fingers as he holds his like religious symbol, and now he's gonna cast Brundle Knot 3rd level at the priest aiming at his nose.
You will have disadvantage because of being grappled.
Advantage.
Yes.
Alrighty. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I have to roll the hit. So I'm gonna roll twice, 2d20s, adding my wisdom modifier. No, my spell attack bonus plus 7. Juliet. Drum roll, please. I'll just roll it individually on here because 1d2 are. So it's just 2d20. Or just 1d20 and 1d20. It's been a while since I rolled
Yeah.
multiple dice on here.
There's just been 2 spaced each. Separate.
Okay, 1d20, space 1
Reference.
plus 7, 1d20 plus 7.
Yeah.
Oh, crap baskets.
Yeah, just do space 20 plus 7.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
Stuff.
2
Fat Catty Chow.
plus... Oh, okay.
Disadvantage, so you get 11.
Yeah, 11.
You will miss them, and they will see your attempted attack. And being afraid, rush back inside before slamming the doors. A magic symbol will appear on the door, holy in nature. You will know that this is a wholly defensive art, basically preventing anyone from getting in without breaking the spell.
Let's see. Alright, let's leave. Did you let go of me?
I just, while still holding up in the air, I just let go. Not even gonna try to put you down.
What damage for the fall?
Oh,
Maybe you shouldn't antagonize everybody you see.
that man is in part of an order that I completely despise. And I'm raised to hate.
Attacking everyone is my job.
I have a pious reason to do so.
I flick Blitz swing on the side of the head when he says that.
Unlike that, how can I say something as derogatory to your kind as possible?
I figured it was probably you, Glitchy, if it wasn't the other one.
Pardon me, wouldn't be a derogatory term for him because honestly, I'm trying to think of one.
Oh.
I think
Unlike that-
really the only derogatory, well, no, I'm like confusing because the word slag.
Glitchy's like a second.
Unlike that pathetic excuse
sounds
for
hard.
Unlike that according to the skills from Metal Man, my just kills and attacks anything because he's trying to compensate for a small member. My violence is at least justified by my own morality. While he's trying to attack things to compensate for something. Just stares at Bloodswing as like he's basically insulting like wiener size.
I would kind of look at Blitzwing as he's saying that and kind of like debating how true that is.
All of a sudden, everybody's gonna see a small shine of gold around the building, and then a giant, beast-like hand is going to slap everybody into the ground. You guys can all take 5 damage.
Ow!
Yep.
Son of a bitch. I don't have full health yet. What the fuck?
Right? How dare. Oh, I guess we're not getting any damn clues around here.
Try to make
Mostly,
code
most
simple.
that priest was never gonna help us anyways. I feel like most morons at the bar would give us better information. Typically, they'll be some brag about traders or, God forbid, treasure hunters who would probably have an idea about what this item is and possibly where to be located.
Fluffy, I miss your smartness. I really do.
You know what's funny? Guess who's standing next to me right now?
Probably Fluffy.
VR. Uh-huh.
Height is gonna like grab Puthar by the arm and start walking him off to a bar.
What the
To
fuck?
where they possibly could find some treasure hunters who could give them some information. Oh, you're coming with me.
Huh? Yeah, are you really smart enough to figure out what's going on? Yeah. Are they watching things again?
Mm.
Kiara.
Yeah.
Okay. Kiara. Hello. Are we alive?
I need my mashed potatoes. What? It was the only thing that I had that was easy to grab. Mashed potatoes.
Kiara.
Kira!
Damn it.
Popper!
Adora has
Gojira.
He is dead.
Okay, so let's see here. I'm guessing I can't cast locate object because I haven't seen it, but does the picture count? Well, the hologram.
So yes, with locate object, as long as you've seen an image of the object, you can find it.
Oh, dope.
Oh my lord, with the image, dude.
Yeah, locate object's more powerful than you think. As long as you've seen an image of the object, you may locate that said object.
Yeah, I was scrolling through my spells for fun, as I do sometimes, and I was like, wait, why the fuck do I have locate object? And then it comes in handy. Who would have thought?
Yay.
I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom.
Go ahead. Alrighty then.
Oh my lord. Poor
Wait.
Kira, they
Do you have an ability to possibly find this object? Hold on.
Yes, have you ever heard of the spell locate object?
I remember one of the fellow clerics in my commune had it. He mainly used
I
it
usually
to locate.
find his keys, because that's what I use it for. I constantly lose my keys.
So you're saying that you could possibly use this to locate the object in question of the artifact?
Yes, as long as I've seen it before, and we just got a hologram from the king. Oh, why didn't I think of this before?
Well,
Just
then
such a
do
mundane spell, you know?
it. Sometimes the most mundane spells can have otherwise good uses. Like heat metal. Most people just simply use it to enhance their weapons or help them blacksmith or cook. But a real mastermind would know it's the perfect item to use for torture. Lock a person up in chainmail armor. Put
Feel
your
chill
hands
for
straight
some
on their
reason.
chest. And then watch them boil alive on the inside.
Yeah, we might
That
have
was
to
a
wear any
cue
jewelry
to stop
around you.
saying stuff like that.
Just me saying
But it's
dimensions.
One of these days,
cool.
Blitzwing is just gonna just squish Heist. Period. One of these days, he's just gonna squish him.
Squish.
Shoot him out of the sky. As I can see it now, Heist flies away because, he says he's superior in speed. Guess what, bitch? I have ranged attacks while in the air. I'm a fucking fighter jet. I will shoot you down.
I mean, Hythe is saying all this as an inquisitor, so he's used to torturing people for religious reasons.
You
He's a master
use
of his
locate
art.
object.
Russian Meg, I will shoot you down.
You use locate object.
Yes.
As soon as you use it, you find that it pings 3 spots for the church that you're currently at, a warehouse down by a river near you, a very small canal technically, city, and and the castle itself, basement.
That's interesting.
Oh. Getting 3 locations from this. Is the artifact some sort of puzzle?
Well, I guess the first one we can go for is the warehouse, considering it might be the least guarded.
I was thinking the same thing.
Alrighty then, let's go.
Sometimes I wonder how you fleshlings can keep moving. Me still at fucking less than a quarter health.
Yeah, because of the fact that you don't take as good a feeling, which is kind of on you.
Uh-huh.
For your
Oh,
character.
y'all are fine. Me and Pyle are fucked over. And
Didn't you have the cube? Can't you just cube your way out of this?
That's not
Well, that's
me. That's
assuming
from
a day is passed
Yeah.
because it's
I was gonna
been
say,
used.
it's been used up.
Oh god, he's cubing.
So, in other
No.
words, you guys are fine. You guys can just keep going. Us robots are going to get fucked over if we start doing shit.
He's cubing all over
Because you guys
the
just
place.
keep going.
Yeah.
We were given an option to rest, and you guys didn't fucking take it.
I mean, he teleported us right out of the fucking place with a magic wand.
Yeah, and we could have rested for a bit, motherfucker.
Where?
No,
Wait,
you-
should we just walk back into the king and be like, "Hey, can we have some rest?" He just teleported us. He just literally kicked us out.
Who says where? Just rest. We could have just fucking lay down or something. Go find an inn and lay down. You guys are just like, oh, we were kicked out. We must immediately start the quest.
Well,
Not that we
he
have
healed
a week
us,
to
and
do
he
it.
gave us a week.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
like,
We have a
Not that
week.
long.
We
I
could
mean,
have rested.
I mean, we can rest right now if we need to.
Yes,
I
I
actually.
would like to
This
get
funny
full
thing is,
health,
as
motherfucker.
DM, I understand where Vin's coming from this because of the fact that what's funny, I think Vin realizes this, is that technically robotics. Damn it! Not a good time.
This is a really bad
Technically,
idea,
robotics
but
only have
I'm
no
not
healing
so
from.
here we
Yeah, they don't get healing from spells. I gave a
Right.
quarter.
Extreme noses pounces
Because of
on
the
you,
fact-
ooh,
or
you're so
half
warm.
of the fact that
Couldn't help but notice
they
rebels
needed
from
it.
across the floor. Noses your Nicky Wakey till day till day, hee hee. Unzips your baggiest panto, baby, you so musky. Take me home, pet me, and make me yours, and don't forget to stuff me. See me like my little baby tail for your bulgy wulgy. Kisses and and wazzles your chest. I be getting thirsty. Hey, I got a little itch. You think you can help me? Only 7 inches long. Ooh, ooh. Please adopt me. Paws on your butt as I lick my lips. Ooh, ooh, punish me, please. Gotta hit him with this furry shit. You don't see it.
So long.
It is so long. Is there something wrong with it being so long?
Length
You have
is
to
good.
sit here and be quiet. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so Hythe, you were just put on holy fire. Are you feeling okay?
Oh, I am feeling a little lightheaded, and I just accidentally expended one of my higher level spells. So I could use for some rest, maybe some communing with my god, and seeing if I could tap into this thing's more deeper arcane magic. Or yes,
Yeah.
I could do a rest and probably 5 shots of tequila.
Nice. I was ready to keep going because I'm doing fine thanks to the
Yeah.
healing. But I just noticed that our machine friends back here are literally smoking and sparking. Maybe we should lay down for a bit.
They're bolting and sparking.
The large ones are about to fall apart. Your small one looks like that it's missing pieces. Yeah. The rabbit is not so much a rabbit currently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, how did the
Got
ball and
panels
chain get on
moving.
the rabbit? Didn't you have that, Hythe?
Well,
You-
you're not wrong.
Food is here. You guys can go ahead and decide you're doing it for a second.
Okay.
I'm
I
more than
suppose.
okay. I'm
I
more than
suppose
okay at taking a
we.
rest.
I suppose we rest, and
Yes. Finally.
then.
And the common sense is being used. Because like Joshua said, constructs like me, Bio, and Trank cannot be healed. He's being nice and letting us get half heal. Technically, we
but,
shouldn't
like-
be able to get healed by magic at all. We don't
Okay,
get affected by magic.
chill, bro, chill. Okay, you could like, say that in character because like we just been
No,
running the show.
I
now.
can't say that in character because I wouldn't know that in character.
No, I mean like me and Luna over here is like relatively fine. I'm pretty much like 90%
Well,
fine.
I'm below
so
half health at the
go.
moment, so.
Okay, well you're not fine anymore, but we were fine like 5 seconds ago. So we're just ready to keep going. You could have like said, "Yo, I'm literally dying. Maybe go get some rest."
I mentioned that multiple times. You guys kept talking over it.
Oh my lord.
You guys were the ones who were ignoring it. I've made it perfectly clear that Blitzwing is in pain and fucking dying.
Honestly, I
Man,
find
I
funny that
was
you're
busy
dying.
trying to find this thing. I couldn't hear you.
I know, exactly. You guys just.
Uh,
It's like literally, Blitzwing is fucking hobbling through. Parts are falling off, and you guys are like, oh yeah, he's fine. Same with.
I was busy texting you, so
I know
fucking-
you were asking me how shit worked, and I'm like, I kind of remember.
Yeah, I kind of lost like 10 minutes there trying to fix some bullshit.
Mhm.
How annoying. Oh well, yeah,
Like I said, it's all
take a rest.
Joshua's custom rules when it comes to proficiency.
Yeah, I'm glad I got that fixed. Now I can actually do things.
Because proficiency times 2 plus proficiency. And it-
Yeah, it took forever to figure that out. God damn it.
Well,
Oh well, now that's fixed. That's great.
Wait,
I guess best case we head to a bar somewhere that has a bedroom and take a rest.
Yeah, drink, a rest, more drinks, more rest.
Alright. Let's go find us a place.
Sweet.
well now we just gotta wait for Josh to come back and say, hey, we're going to go find a bar to go sleep at.
Let's maybe say an inn with a bar installed. But yeah, Vince, you could just split the party. You just like walk off, That would have been
I
actually
know.
pretty funny if you were just like, you know what? Fuck you, fleshlings. I hate you because I'm speciesist and I'm gonna go lay down. In character, man. That's so in character for you.
Well, yes. At the same time, Blitzwing also understands that if he wanders off, he might not. He's just going to get lost and not be able to get back.
Oh,
So
man. Well,
he understands that it's better to stay with at least people who tolerate him.
man, I regret trying to fix my numbers right when we were doing important things. We should have like tossed Hython a barrel, and then one of the good ones could have walked in, like Bio. Maybe he could have walked in and just like talked to them and grabbed the fucking piece of the relic.
Well, I do have a plan to still go inside the church, or at least try to be nice to the Pope person.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but also I was like, I swapped to my phone because I needed to clean my ears out because it was bugging me, and I got them mostly cleaned out, but apparently I got a bleeding spot inside my left ear.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Oh, so don't use Q-tips. You gotta get some of the ear cleaning fluid from the
Well,
pharmacist.
I'm
Wonderful.
like I was using the Q-tip to kind of clean the outer.
The fucking timing.
Right when you walk in the door.
When I get
You
back.
can't deny being next to you. Right?
Oh, fuck. What you can't die that shit anymore.
God, you used to walk in the room, and did somebody mess with the thermostat or should I here?
Like, I'm hot. You're kinda fucking hot.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
man.
I got a fan on at full blast.
Okay, so
Not in-
we did a little discussing, a little meeting, if you will, a little business meeting, and we found out that like 90% of the party is pretty much dying. So we're gonna find an inn.
Yeah, exactly. We're dying.
Yeah, I figured that 90% of you were.
Yeah, I went like half AFK for a moment because I was trying to fix some numbers I'd messed up. I regret that now. Should have been paying attention. Also, Kira is literally dead, so
Huh?
that sucks. Kira is
Like,
literally
Kira didn't say a damn word.
Kira is still dead, even though I've gone downstairs and come back up.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Kira.
Also, when you said that guy offered us healing and rest, he gave us the healing without even asking, but where will we get rest from him? Because he tossed us out the door.
You had a guard there with you,
Confused
but he brought out the door with you, and you never asked.
Ah, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Again with the never asking.
See? We had all the opportunities there, we just never took them.
Yep.
Can we go back to the guard then? Okay, so I guess like either an inn or the king offered us rest, as Splitswing mentioned. Totally in character, totally very politely. So it's like between those
Yeah.
two, I suppose. We take a vote.
So.
Okay, so pros and cons. The king might have comfier beds, but the inn might have alcohol. Choices.
All I know is I have pizza.
Man, I'm hungry.
I have mashed potatoes.
Pizza has
Pizza
cheese in the crust.
Man, everybody fucking eating. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, give me food.
I don't have a choice. Otherwise, my stomach acid is going to come out through my throat. I have to eat something.
We'll get food.
Okay, sure. We can like find a place to rest, and then we can end. And I'll pay more attention. I'll pay more attention next time, especially when Heist is being evil around.
I think that's probably going to be the thing if we have a player that decided to just die.
Yeah. Honestly, it could be that Kira fell asleep.
Yeah, no, it's just a really stupid mistake on my part. I forgot about your proficiency system.
Mhm. Oh yeah, me and Fuji were DMing for most of that while we were searching because he forgot the proficiency. Proficiency worked. and
Yeah,
everything.
I forgot the homebrew rules. Ah,
Yeah,
God damn it.
times 2
Yeah, now I
plus
can do things.
proficiency.
Yeah.
Also, we
You
were wondering
forgot the
about
plus
expertise. Is
proficiency
it
part. Guessing.
in... We were wondering about
Hmm.
expertise, because, like, proficiency
3
is
plus
times
proficiency.
2, but it's expert.
It's
Okay, so it's times 3,
the-
it's not times 4. I was hoping it would be times 4.
times 4 is mastery.
Oh, that would be yeah. I was gonna say mastery.
Okay, that would be mastery. Okay, yeah, that's what I remember.
There's
Last
proficient,
campaign,
expert, and then
somebody
mastery.
did a times 4, so that's what it was. It was mastery.
See,
All
Flat
girls.
times 2 if you use say like a rogue's ability where it gives you addition of a thing without giving you
Mhm.
the actual proficiency of it.
Wait, it's flat times 2 when what?
Just the rogue when the rogue's giving you the times 2. Flat times 2 then you know. That's just an ability from a rogue or paladin or something that we're giving you. Then you can add that. That's just doing times 2, you don't add the bonus there. But if it's just a noble proficiency, then it's add the proficiency. I explained this ages ago.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's the
ages
problem, I
ago.
forgot.
We all have the. We don't have good memory. Clearly.
I get this at this point.
When yeah, hey, I remember eventually. Like I say, if you're not proficient, it's just normal D&D. But if you have like a special ability from your class, it's like half proficiency. Or just well,
Yeah,
times 2,
tap
yeah,
proficient.
not times 2.
Visibility from your class. You get proficient. Attack proficiency. You get the double without the bonus.
So it's like if a rogue somehow doesn't have proficiency in stealth, they would have times 2 because rogues are sneaky.
If they get the bonus from stealth from their class, like I say, like a special bonus from their thing where they get the be extra stealthy, then they would get the times 2. Proficient. That's what it is.
Yeah, okay.
What's
Okay,
going
okay.
on?
I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, I was hoping I also messed up my perception so I would see better, but no, that didn't mess that up. I'm just bad at seeing
Yep.
things.
Yep.
Blame it on the bug eyes.
Because perception is a wisdom thing.
Yeah,
Feels kind of weird, but at the same time, makes sense. Wisdom to
gotta
actually
be
keep an
wise
eye
with your
on.
eyes.
Yeah, wise with the eyes. Better being wise and sinless.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
But how about we go ahead and end it here, so that when we come
Okay.
back, you guys can go ahead and all
Yeah.
go to it and
Yeah, that makes sense. Because that would be nice if we could all go to the place.
instead of having some of the characters healed, then some of you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
There was one thing I was going to do for to try to talk to the Pope person.
Okay, that's fine if you want to do that before.
It's
I'm more sorry.
because I took the feat for filler crafting, so I can have a mini me, but I would see it more as having something that was pre-made that I keep kind of like on person in like the storage compartment to utilize for when needing to get into smaller spaces or to interact with others. And I would pull that out of the compartment and basically use it as a and walk up to the church in a making it clear I'm not trying to be hostile.
Your mini me is going to get attacked by what seems to be a high level electric lightning spell and get fried.
Oh no, it's an EMP attack. Other reports are
expensive.
alright. Those repairs are going to be very expensive.
It would take a very, very powerful MP to hit Cybertronian, technically, but you know.
Yeah,
D&D
yeah,
rules.
D&D.
yeah.
It's although because of how Cybertronians, it is
Yeah.
not dead. It is just technically knocked down. The mini me is non-functional, so you repair it. It's not usable currently.
Great.
Pick it up and put it away for now. Then.
That's where we'll end it. We'll leave it as a
Yeah.
cliffhanger.
Yeah. Hey, we got two nat 20s. Wait, Kira got one of them, right? But he's not here.
Yeah.
Maybe we should wait until next time to
And
give you
well,
those.
plus
out.
Kira also already got his god item, so technically he doesn't need it.
He is not needed.
Yeah, so we should
he
like
just sent
have
it to
the whole
some-
party here to like.
I mean,
share it
I also
between
got a
people.
D20, so
Oh, we got
I got a
three. Sweet.
D20.
So yeah, who's
Okay, so we-
missing their god items? Other than me,
Who's
because no
missing
one ever
stuff?
wants to give them to me.
I feel like I've gotten one.
Huh? I will tell you right now, the item you just got is not a god. The Jade.
Yeah, figured.
Does Tranquil have his things?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. Okay, so I got my things, and
Everybody has had
Tranquil
their
has his
item
things,
revealed except for I think Hythe and Lutz.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess we'll have to
In the raid,
reluctantly spend
have
our
a good one at
D20s on that.
Dragon. Alright, you guys can do it for you. Wish if you want to leave after you join, or give Dragon a try. Bye.
Bye. I suppose